Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Symptomistic, like optimistic, but Sims. Here today we're doing something a little different. We're in Create a Sim, and this is the first time I'm doing Create a Sim with you guys. So our new Sim, his name is going to be Jacob King, and I came up with that name through the randomizer. It gave me King as a first name. I didn't really feel like King was a first name, so I made it his last name, and then I think it gave me Jackson, so I made that into Jacob. Jackson didn't seem like a first name either, so then we changed it. Well, I should say those didn't seem like first names for him. Those probably could be first names for other Sims, but it just didn't really fit his personality. So the first thing I do when I create a Sim is I usually start with the aspirations and the traits. His first trait is going to be that he's a bookworm, because I actually want to make this Sim a professor. He's someone who really cares about the community and wants to make the Sim worlds a better place, or better places, and bring all the Sims together. And so I want him to be able to do that through education. So he'll be a bookworm. And then the next trait, I think he's going to be, not a geek. I think he's going to be a good Sim, because again, he wants to create a better Sim community and a better Sim world. And for his last trait, let's do art. Art lover. I think I want him to have a creative outlet, and I want him to be able to express things that aren't always so pleasant in a different medium. Now for his aspiration, these can change, but I wanted to do something with knowledge. I want him to be a well-educated Sim, and I want him to go on and be a professor, so let's pick academic. Now we can move on to I think what a lot of people deem as the fun part, the looks. And I actually think this is a pretty good looking Sim. I hate these angry eyebrows. Like, they give these arched eyebrows such a mean look, so I always change that. And I really like his hair, but I don't feel like it gives like woke professor vibes. So let's try to change that to something else. But I actually haven't tried that hair on a guy, so I may try it on a guy at a later create a Sim. So let's see what fits. None of these fits. Ooh, what about, I'm looking for the locks. And I know y'all see me scrolling through all these hairs. Just remind me to do a CC haul of everything I have. There they go. Let me see what those look like. Oh, that looks pretty good. I was actually thinking about a different set of locks. I was thinking about the ones that come with seasons. Those. They look nice, but I think I'm gonna go back to the ones on his back. I don't think the updo fully suits the vibe I'm going for. Now we can move on to glasses. Am I the only one who puts on their glasses when they want to look more academic or more intellectual? I actually need my glasses probably more than I use them. But when I want to look more serious, I put on my glasses. So we're going to give him some glasses so he can look like a professor. And we're not starting him out as a professor. We are starting him out as someone applying to university or to college. So I just want to give off the vibe that this is like his dream job. This is what he's working towards. And even though that's not his lifestyle yet, he's already getting in the space to be a professor, because for him, this is a very aspirational goal. Like, he doesn't know any professors. He's probably going to have to work a part-time job while he's in school to figure out how to pay for school. So this is a complete different lane, but this is what he's working towards. He's living by dress for the job you want, not the job you have. And I'm just messing around with his beard. I tried some CC beards, but they didn't really fit because they were only in that black color, and they looked a little too drippy. So he's just finding the right facial hair that fits him. The other one was okay, but I think this might be the one we decide to go with as his facial hair. And I probably can change his facial hair throughout the game. It won't change his character. So now we're moving on to his clothing. Now I sped this part up because I felt like it was just me going back and forth too much. So let me know in the comments what you think, whether you want a lot of slowed down creative sims or you like them when they're sped up more. I feel like most of the ones I watch are sped up. Sometimes I wish they were slowed down though. I got rid of the beret. I always feel like the beret works in theory, but in practice, when I put it on The Sims, it looks funny. Even whether it's a male or a female, it always looks silly. Also, a lot of the clothing options I chose don't aren't actually any CC clothing options. I think there might be one outfit that ended up being with some CC in it, but I feel like you could really make this sim without any CC. The Discover University pack actually comes with a lot of stuff that I felt looks like something a professor would wear, which is good because that's the profession that comes with the pack as well. And I gave him some kind of loose yoga pants for his active wear and for his pajamas because I feel like he's the type of guy that would do yoga instead of like lifting or cardio or maybe even dance with something a little less typical gym move. I think both of those yoga MC Hammer looking pants came with Spa Day, so that's another plug for Spa Day. And then I'm just gonna give him some fun trunks for the pool, even though I don't have my Sims use the pool that much, but I'll try to do it more. He's the first Sim to have this plum blob shirt, and I thought it represented like Sim community, all Sims being equal, and so I felt like that fit his vibe and gave him a little more color for the hot days because most of the other colors I picked were like earth tones because I also felt that fit his, he's a down to earth guy for the people, so a lot of his clothing had earth tones, except for that summer outfit that was like a richer blue. And I think this is the outfit where I use the CC. These are the jeans that I love these jeans. I use them so much. I think the fit on them is amazing. Like they're not too tight, but they're still like what I would consider a skinny jean. And I just gave him a hat. So this is kind of where I wrap up the video because I talk about clothes way too much. So if you like videos like this, like, comment, and subscribe.